Hey guys, welcome back to Wonderworld, and today we're talking about the wonder of the universe. Did you know that we can only see 4,548 stars, but in our galaxy there's 100 to 400 billion? Crazy!
Also, did you know that Noah's Ark was big enough to hold up to 55,000 species of animals?
And did you know that only 12 people have been on the moon? But enough about facts, let's go and get on with today's fun.
Here we go now.
Okay guys, welcome back to another day. Today we've got an awesome game for you called Move the Meteor. You've got to take 3 big meteors into the middle and 10 small meteors into the middle to create your galaxy. But the trick is, they're only doing it with their mouth. So today we've got our participants, Dan and Richard. Who do you think's gonna win, guys? Shout it out at the screen. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he's nearly got hold of me. Come on, Dan.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go now.
Hello everyone, isn't it great to be at Wonderworld today? Now we're going to sing about Jesus as our superhero. So please show me your best superhero moves, like this.
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who put the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one that makes your dreams so high. He's the one who makes me smile. Day by day, Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Spider-Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Superman. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
More than 3,000 years ago, there lived a man called David. He was no ordinary man. He was a king. He was king of God's people called the Israelites. David loved God and wanted to live his way. Sometimes he got it right, sometimes he got it wrong. But he knew that he could talk to God about whatever happened. Sometimes he had to say sorry to God. Sometimes he needed to ask God to help him. And sometimes he just had to shout about the amazing things God had done. If you look in the Bible, you can find a book called the Psalms. This is where you can discover all the things that David talked to God about. One of the songs David wrote to God was all about the stars, the planets, the sun and the moon. And it goes something like this. Oh God, you are in charge of everything. Your name is amazing and the whole earth knows it. When I look into the night sky, I can see how wonderful you are. I know it, children know it, even toddlers and tiny babies know it. They all sing to you about your great and marvelous deeds. The praises of children cause your enemies to fall silent. Everyone who has turned against you can think of nothing else to say. I think about everything in the sky, the whole breadth of the heavens that you have made. I think about the moon and the stars, the sun and the planets. You put all of these things in their own special place. I ask myself, why do you care about us humans? We are tiny, we are weak, we don't live very long compared to you. And yet we are only second to you. You have given us crowns of glory and honour. You have put us in charge of everything you have made. You put it all under our power. The sheep, the cows, every wild animal, the birds in the sky, the fish in the sea, and all the creatures of the ocean. Oh God, you are in charge of everything. Your name is amazing and the whole earth knows it. And that's it. One of David's special songs to God. What do you see when you look at the night sky? Can you see the moon, the stars, the planets, or the Milky Way? When you think about everything in the universe, what do you want to say to God? Something like David's special song. Why not tell God now all about it?
Here we go now.
In our science lab, we do all different kinds of exploring, experiments that understand how things work, how living things grow. We make discoveries as scientists every single day. For years, scientists have studied space, the galaxy, stars, and how things work, how things grow on our planet and everything that's in it. We live in a beautiful world, don't we? Have you ever seen the mountains or the lakes, or maybe been to the seaside and seen the beach and the sea? There's so much beauty to be found, but there's also so much beauty to be found close to where we live, close by to us, in the detail of nature. Have you ever looked really closely at a leaf and seen the patterns and the lines? Or a flower, the different petals, the way they're formed? There is so much beauty that God has created. Isn't it amazing how something like a caterpillar forms into a chrysalis and then into a beautiful butterfly? Scientists try and make the same kind of transformations happen, but God is the original scientist, the original creator of the world and the original inventor. He placed the stars in the sky, each one he placed perfectly. And the sun is just the right distance away from the earth to not harm us. Isn't that amazing? The seas and the land work together. Everything in the world has been created by our wonderful God. He made the whole wonder world and everything in it. We heard in today's video David, who was a king, but he was also a normal man. He, just like you and me, he messed up sometimes. He made some really big mistakes. He also did some really amazing things. He loved God though, and he was always telling him everything that he felt. And he wrote loads of psalms. Think of them as poems or like words to a song. Loads of the psalms were put
and still are put to music. He's marvelling in Psalm 8 that we heard today about the creation, the world, the universe that God has made. I wonder if you're just as amazed at our wonder world as David is amazed. Maybe you want to say something to God, just like David said something to God. Why don't you take some time to maybe write your own poem, write your own words to a song, write your own psalm, and tell God about how you feel about the wonderful, beautiful world he has created around us. What do you want to say to God?
Here we go now.
Oh, hello. You caught me during today's experiment. Now, today we were looking at the wonders of the universe, and what better to explore the wonders of the universe than building a rocket? Now, as you can see, I've already got 3 stands here, and all I've got to do is build the 4th one. There we go, stands up perfectly. Now what we've got to do is fill it with vinegar. Now make sure that the vinegar goes up to about half of the bottle. Like that. Now for this experiment you will need a bottle, 4 pencils, some sellotape, and if you want to decorate your rocket, I haven't done here, but if you want to decorate your rocket, you also need some white vinegar, and now the magic ingredient, bicarbonate of soda. Now, before I put in the bicarbonate of soda, it is important to know that you wear protective clothing, some goggles, and make sure you do it outside with your parents' permission and with your parents' support. Okay, so now, I'm going to put it in. Some bicarbonate of soda. That's the lid.
Three, 2, 1, 0.
Wow, wasn't that a great rocket? Now you see, God not only created our world, but also the sun, the moon, and the stars. Astronauts go into space to explore our world. Now, we may not be able to do that, but if we open our Bibles and explore our world, we can be closer to God who created the universe. And just as the bicarbonate of soda was the power in our rockets, God is also the power in our lives.
Here we go now.
Hi guys, so for today's challenge you can either make the rocket that we made earlier, or you can go and explore the wildlife. So you can make these picture frames. So what you do, you get some cardboard and you cut out some shapes like these, and you can explore your garden or go on a walk and then hold it up into the wildlife and take a picture, or you can even stay up late into the night and hold it up to the stars and even take some pictures of the stars, and then send your pictures onto the Facebook page, and then we'll have a look at your pictures. Good luck.
Here we go now.
Hey kids, welcome to Wonder World. Isn't it so great to be together? And I am so excited because we're about to sing about the wonderful world God created. So hey, why don't you stand and join with me? It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out and praise to the God who made it all.
This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With whales and snails and fingernails and creatures of all kinds. His handiworks around us, all plain to see. From outer space to the nose sat on my face. He made it all. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With trees and seas and gravity and wonders of all kinds. His handiworks around us, all plain for us to see. He's one who cares, so he even counts the hairs upon my head. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the one who gave it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Wonderful!